Fuck here with another little episode. I'm going to talk about those new Kiss costumes that they showed yesterday. Now, you know I'm going to be biased. You know, as long as these two scabs are wearing that makeup, it's hard for me to give it a pass, but I'm going to try to be fair here. We got Eric Singer here, and I noticed right here, you see that little cat that you see when Peter Criss's drums would rise back in the 70s, those cats. Which is kind of cool if Peter was wearing it, but I'm not going to complain about that costume. Paul's, it's okay. I don't really have nothing bad to say about it. Now, the Gene one, I need another shot, because the way he's standing there, I can't really make it out. Looks like he's wearing a sweater. But I do notice like some dragon scales and shit. I don't know. Jury's out on that one. I got to see a real full shot of that one. And Tommy, what the fuck is that? You know, it looks like a coffee pot to me. And a little button in the middle. It's like, well, what happens if you press it? Coffee comes out.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
And hey, how about giving some of that coffee to Eric Singer? Looks like he's about to pass out. And Tommy does not look like a happy camper wearing that coffee pot. Somebody on the Almost Human Facebook group said, you know, if Ace was wearing that costume, you all wouldn't be bitching about it. I don't know about everybody else, but I would. If Ace was wearing that shit, I'd be like, what the fuck is that? See, look at this. Look, there's somebody photoshopped Ace in that costume, and I don't dig it at all. And I like these other photoshops I saw. Edward Canonista did this one, and I'm sorry, I forgot your name, who did this one. Funny stuff. But yeah, they're terrible. So that's what I got to say about the Kiss costumes. And also tonight is the world premiere of Larger Than Life Part 2. Now, in case you missed my last episode where I was talking about how it's only going to be up for a limited time, and then I'm going to take it down. It might be taken down real quick, so anybody out there that knows how to download videos, do it tonight. Because there is a slight possibility a fixed version will be up soon, and I want to give a special thank you to Brody from Downfall Network that's been working his ass off to get this done right. It's a large process, and he might not have it ready in time tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, but he might have it ready at midnight or sometime tonight. So. There's a chance, I'm not saying there's a chance this documentary is going to be up for an hour or two. And then once I take it down, I'm going to put the new one right back up. Now, if it doesn't work out with Brody and he can't get the episode up for whatever reason, I'm still going to take this documentary down if I get a lot of boneheads saying, hey man, it's music from the elder, not for the elder, and it's the street giveth, the street taketh away, not the street giveth away. I get a couple of those, you know, hey, whatever. I know some people left me comments on the last one saying, hey, disable the comments. No, because 99% of the people that leave comments are cool as fuck, and I'm not going to fucking ruin people's comments because of 1% of douchebags. Oh, and I have some recommendations, but it's all the way over there, so now I'm going to have to edit this because I'm wearing my boxers. I'll be right back. Alright, here is my recommendation this time. And by the way, you know, usually when I do this, I tell all the Kiss fans, alright, you can stop watching because I'm not going to talk Kiss anymore. But I am kind of going to talk about Kiss during this, even though this is not Kiss. Doesn't sound like Kiss. It's a band very different from Kiss. But there is a connection in something about this band. And this is my recommendation right here. Manowar. Kings of Metal. I'm a metalhead and I love it. And look, hear that? They're coming to take me away, so let me finish this because they're taking me to the loony bin because I am crazy. This is my favorite Manowar album, Kings of Metal. I highly recommend it, but I love everything Manowar's done before this, like Hail to England, Fighting for the World, or Fighting, what is it? Fighting the Earth. And the first album, which is a very close second to me, And the second album, and this is where the Kiss fan thing comes in. Into Glory Ride. Let's get a close-up of this. Look at them. They're wearing fucking loincloths. Now, I know a lot of people hate this band because they wear loincloths, and that's where the Kiss fans come in. If you're a Kiss fan and you don't like this band because they wear loincloths, you remind me of people that hate Kiss because they wear makeup, kabuki makeup, or as they say, clown makeup. Oh, I hate Kiss because they're all about the show and costumes and makeup. Well, these guys wear loincloths. What's the difference? They look ridiculous to Kiss haters, and these people look ridiculous to Manowar haters. But and then there's people that say, oh, they write the cheesiest lyrics. Like one of my favorites on here is Hail and Kill. It says, lay your sword, stay wet, like a young girl in its prime. And you Kiss fans that make that goof on that, does this ring a bell? And also, I gotta say, all these albums right here from Manowar does not feature a pedophile. That's right, in case you haven't known, the news came out yesterday that their guitar player that replaced Ross the Boss, Logan, was caught with kiddie porn. And I think that's disgusting. It's fucking terrible. And I hope if indeed he gets convicted of this crime, I mean, he just got arrested. I'm not gonna fucking just accuse him of being a pedophile. But you own kiddie porn, and they catch him with it, and they say they prove it. I don't see people that own kiddie porn no different than pedophiles. I'm sorry. If I go outside and take a piss outside behind a bush, and a cop catches me, I become a sexual, not a predator. What is it called? I'll get a record. In other words, and then actually, speaking of which, here in my condominium downstairs on the little glass booth thing with little announcements, there's a picture now downstairs of a guy that's a sexual offender, and he lives here now, which sucks. I have yet to see this fuck, and I'm not too happy about having a sexual offender living in my condominium. But what if he was caught peeing behind a bush? You know what I mean? That I don't think is a sexual offender. But hey, the law is stupid as fuck. But owning kiddie porn's fucking disgusting, and fuck that. I see nothing fucking funny about it. It's just disgusting, and I think if Logan does actually get convicted and actually did own kiddie porn, I hope he gets raped by big fat veiny cocks, along with Steve Cornell from Wicked Lester and the guy that wrote Going Blind with Gene. Fuck pedos. I hate motherfuckers like that. Alright, so that's my recommendation, and I'm done. Now you Kiss fans can turn it off. Now, what I'm going to tack on at the end of this, maybe some of you don't know, unless you're on my Facebook. If you're on my Facebook, you pretty much know, if you follow me, I'm a huge fan of Elvis Presley. I mean, huge. I love the King. I also love this King right here, King Edward. But Elvis Presley is one of my favorites. One of my favorite voices. Huge fan, and I wrote lyrics. But here's a song. I know Elvis didn't write anything, but here's a song Elvis did called "In the Ghetto," and I did my version of it where I added my lyrics to it. So here's a video of me doing "In the Ghetto," and remember, tonight 8 p.m. Eastern, Larger Than Life Part 2. And download it right away if you see it, because it might not be up for long, or it might. I can't promise. We'll see how good Brody does. And again, a big salute to Brody, Downfall Network. He's got some excellent documentaries. He's got some Kiss documentaries on there too, so check it out. And hey, he even has a documentary on me, a Dr. Fuck documentary. Check it out. It's really cool. And thanks again, Brody, for all your work and all your hard work you've been doing for the past couple days. And here it is, me doing "In the Ghetto." Later.
I money. I bash a rich old lady's head on a curb as she lies there bleeding. I snatch her purse in the ghetto. I go buy some drugs. I score meth and speed and coke and smack poppers, uppers, angel dust and crack in the ghetto. Now I have no money left. I commit another theft. Break into your house while you're away. Pick the lock on the door. Found a gun inside the drawer. Who the hell was the one who said crime does not pay? Now I'm packing heat. With a ski mask I hold up a liquor store. Make the customers get down on the floor in the ghetto. The store owner's scared. With a gun to his head he can't refuse. I take the safe in a crate of booze in the ghetto. I get away without a trace. Then I open up the safe. So much dough, endless flow. Now I can afford to own some hoes. Now I am a pimp. Where's my money? You stupid bitch. Go out on the streets and suck some dick in the ghetto. I'm also selling drugs. My customers are junkies. Bring me cash and jewelry. In the ghetto. In the ghetto. In the ghetto. I have a lot of money now.